Yo, it's your boy The Star coming to you live from the pad, about to give it to you raw, and I'm about to keep it 1,000. 1,000, the Lakers finally, get another win under their belt. They beat the Brooklyn Nets. This was supposed to be the big showdown between D-Lo and Zoe. As you know, hey, I'm one of the original defenders of D-Lo, and I'm happy to see that he's having some success, at least with statistics. Statistically, he's having a pretty good season, and yeah, he's looking good, man. He's looking real good. I'm pretty sure he wanted to come out here and make a statement that he was offended. He was offended by Magic's comments about him not being a leader, and he wanted to kind of come up against the Lakers and show them that, hey, look, I am a leader. I can be a leader. I am great. So you could feel the tension that, hey, look, he's going to try to come out here and bust some ass. So he had a decent game. He had a pretty good game. And Zoe, he came out more aggressive. Statistically, wasn't a triple-double game. Went 3 for 15, right? But he was more aggressive. The other games, he was shooting maybe like 5 attempts or 3 attempts, and felt good that he was at least going for it. And keep in mind that he is 19 and he will get better. It feels like the same stuff. You got to remind some people that when you first coming into the league, you have all of these expectations and hype, especially since his father, LeVar Ball, is always on television, always in front of the cameras. Yeah, being like Suge Knight, all up in the videos. yeah, he's kind of like, yeah, my son's this and this and this and this and that, and blah 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 blah. And people are like, wait, who the hell does this dude think he is? Who's his son think he is? And Lonzo is one of the most humblest, most nicest individuals that one could probably even approach or talk to. He's very mild mannered, very cool. And his father is just, the opposite. His father's always, talkative. He wants to be seen. He wants to make a scene and all of that. So a lot of the energy that he gets from these NBA players is based on all of the trash talk that his father makes. So now that the father is out of the picture pretty much, and he's in the big leagues, he has all of these point guards night in, night out trying to punish him. Right? And this isn't really too much about any of the other players. This video is going to be specifically about Lonzo. Now, we know what Lonzo Ball's up against. He's up against some of the greatest point guards ever played the game. He has to go up against Russell Westbrook eventually. He's going to have to go up against Steph Curry, Chris Paul, Kyrie Irving. He's going to have to go up against some of the greatest point guards in the world. And that's not even counting some of the stars in the league. Like, he went up against John Wall, but he is going to have to go up against what's the stud, the young stud, man, the kid that's playing on with the 76ers, Ben Simmons, right? And big, strong point guard, looking like a young LeBron. That's how he's playing. And he's going to have to go up against this competition. It's a new generation of NBA talent. The Karl Anthony Towns, the Andrew Wiggins, as I mentioned before, Ben Simmons, Joel Embiid. He's going to have to go up against a lot of NBA talent, young and former. He's going to have to go up against a lot of legends, right? And a lot of stars in this league. And sometimes, I'm just being honest, man, I know we can just simply go off a plus minus. When he's on the court, the Lakers have I believe last game he just played, he was like a plus 22. You can see him getting frustrated, flustered, kind of talking to himself, getting upset. But he went through it. He came in the game. Lakers got the win. That's really all that matters, right? And like I tweeted before, that, hey, look, it doesn't really matter about points. or if he's scoreless or whatever this case may be. He's a young prodigy. He's a young prodigy. He's a dude that's a pass first point guard, and that's what he's trying to do at all times. I've seen him pass up layups to pass it out to the extra player who's just sitting right there with the open three. Right? Now, they may have bricked the shot. They may have, whatever the case may be. Or, he's a pass first point guard. So, a lot of times we expect like an offensive juggernaut. Like I said in my videos previous to this one, Lonzo Ball's not a offensive juggernaut. He's not going to come out here and just give you 20 points a night. He's just not going to do that. He's not a back and forth type point guard. He's going to try to figure out the most effective way to get his teammates involved. And the ball movement from the Lakers has been extremely well. I mean, we just seen what Brook Lopez did. The type of numbers that Brook Lopez put up. Kyle Kuzma had a great game. Right? And I think Julius Randle's chronically slept on, but that's a whole nother topic. It appears to be that he's coming off the bench. Okay. He plays well. He had some foul trouble last game, but he got fouled out. So, but as far as Lonzo Ball, the aggression has to step up. We can make all the excuses, we can do all of this excuse making. Right? I could come with excuses. Oh, he's young, he's 19, blah, 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 blah. And he is, right? But when you're the number 2 pick and you got a guy like Kyle Kuzma coming in the game, just clearly coming into the game and he's not just outplaying Lonzo Ball, he's just outplaying a lot of people. Some games outplaying Brandon Ingram, and Brandon Ingram has gotten better. Right? So I don't even think it's fair to compare Kyle Kuzma with Lonzo Ball offensively. Right? But I'm just saying that's not what the Lakers drafted him for. They drafted Lonzo Ball for his court vision. And Lonzo Ball has to recognize, man, that this competition in the NBA, he has to come in like a raging bull. He has to come in like with his hair on fire. Like I'm trying to bust somebody's ass night in, night out. And I've seen him, his shot form. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, because look, like Shaq said, he scored 39 points in Phoenix. But I also kind of agree with what Chuck says. Like, man, his shot could be a problem in the NBA. Because it's kind of like a Nike swoosh. He brings it from one side, swings it all the way across his body, then he shoots it. So in UCLA, he had no problem. But in the NBA, he kind of has to pass the ball, get a screen, come off that screen, get the ball back, and take the shot. But by the time he brings it around his body, some of these great defenders, I mean, if you're telegraphing your shot like that, they already got a hand up. And yeah, it is a reason for concern, at least right now, because you don't know. But Lonzo Ball, for sure, can produce, because he's already produced before in Phoenix. I just think everything is in his mind. But it is a concern to me because, you're going to have a shot. You're going to have a pump fake. You're going to have some kind of way to score, put points up on the board some games. I'm not saying every game, but some of these games you're going to have to figure out a way to put points up on the board to help your team get an edge. Right? And some shots that he passes up are understandable because he probably doesn't have the confidence that he's going to make it, especially after going through a bad shooting streak, and he wants to just give it to somebody like Brook Lopez, who's sitting at the 3-point line, is open. He figures, hell, shit, he might as well. This guy's already going. I might as well keep feeding it to the person that already is somewhat on fire. So it's not like a huge, major concern, but I just think that eventually, going up against this NBA competition, he's gonna have to step it up, man, because just coming in the game, just passing the ball, looking to pass, that's great. But the Lakers are a team where we need as much offensive power as we can get. Now, like I said, last game he was far more aggressive. Only made 3 of 15, but this is a league, man, where he's gonna have to bring it up against this competition, because the competition is only going to get tougher. But everybody had a decent game, and it's not like, hey, I'm against Team Lonzo. I'm still big baller brand, but I'm just saying, brother, it's gonna be a league where people are trying to come at you. They're trying to come at you and show you that you got to work for it. And he knows that. He's not an idiot. So we got to go wait for our next game up against who knows. But it's tomorrow. Till next time, fellas. Maybe I'm out of it, right? Maybe, a couple of you guys be like, man, just shut the hell up. Leave a comment below. Like, comment, and subscribe. And